I remember the night of my 21st birthday. That was the first time I died.
Staccato! Oh, Staccato, come on, wake up, sunshine. Come on, what's the matter, you pussy, huh? Get one little baby tap from a nightclub bouncer, you go to sleep on me over here?
Hey, I already told you, he don't look so good. That guy was a goddamn gorilla. Ugly too.
Oh, he's gonna rip our nuts off. He finds out we never collected his money. Oh, man. Man, we screwed the pooch on this one, Jackie. You know what Paulie's like. You don't collect, best not to even come home.
Hey, Paulie don't know nothing, all right? We'll tell him the money was stolen before we got there. Maybe he'll be nice, because it's Jackie's brother.
The guy's a He wouldn't know nice if it slapped him upside the head with a 50-pound sledgehammer. Jesus Christ. We gotta get a plan.
Okay. Practical question. You think Paulie was gonna want us to take up the construction site? I'm headed that way.
Yeah. I mean, Paulie was adamant, right? Maybe if we whack that guy nice and clean, like, too hard on us, you think?
Maybe. We gotta get there first. Hey, we got company.
Drive, goddammit!
Hold on to your lunch.
Christ, Mike. You're gonna kill us.
Told you there was coming. I heard the sirens. Did I say I heard the sirens, Nino?
You hear sirens in your sleep, Mikey. You gonna shake these assholes or what?
Watch this.
Yeah, you like that?
Tell them he'll never take us alive. They hate that.
We gotta get to the Graves Inn construction site and take care of Paulie's contract on the foreman. Two jobs in one night. He slaves us. Jackie, don't just sit there staring like a retard. We gotta shake these things. Come on, Donald, help me out.
This is the New York City Police Department. Stop the car and step out with your hands in the air.
Anytime you're ready, Jackie. Take your time. Don't worry about me.
You see them new uniforms they got? Pretty sharp.
Hey, these are Eddie Strode's boys.
How are they shooting at us? This must be on Paulie's payroll. Fuck them. Paulie's gonna go ape shit on us anyway. So keep shooting.
You drive straight, I can't get a beat.
I am driving straight. You shoot straight.
Mikey, you crazy bastard!
Hey, you wanna drive, jackass?
Where's that guy on the left? I get the one trailing! You missed! Come on, they're gaining on us! Oh, fuck me!
Nino! Oh, shit! Jackie, you gotta get up here. Take Nino's place. I can't lose this guy. Scrunch one more! New York's finest! Easy! Hold on to your nutsack! He's right into the construction site. You better keep an eye out for them Irish boys, Jackie. Holy shit! Now! Somebody better catch Lino! Hang on! Come on! What the fuck? You know we're coming for bicycles. Gee, some welcome party, huh? Any hats, guns, buckets? Probably has something to do with this. I say fucking boots!
Graves End construction site. Aptly named. Classic mob venture filled with blue-collar construction workers armed to the teeth. And my boss, Uncle Paulie, sent me here to whack the foreman. Like I said, classic.
You might be the clumsiest kid that ever fired a gun.
Happy birthday, rat face. You're finally legal. You got balls, kid. You really got balls. And you got brains.
This problem with your Uncle Paulie has gone on long enough, Jackie. It's time to take action.
You're a dead man! You hear me? A dead man!
Oh, the NYPD is behind me, Estacado. I own the NYPD.
I'm just here for the clean air and the engaging conversation.
This sucks, donkey dick.
Worst 21st birthday ever. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you to a little game called The Darkness, starring copious amounts of tutorials and an inventory screen for your viewing pleasure. Released in 2007 for the 360 and PS3, this was, for whatever reason, among one of my favorites at the time. And seeing as how impressionable I probably was at the wizened age of 15 when I first played this, well, it all makes a little more sense. And honestly, I think we have more pressing matters at hand, Mikey. But one of the main reasons I've decided to replay this game well into my 30s is to have one simple question answered. Has it aged gracefully in the slightest? How insensitive is it going to be towards marginalized groups like, you know, the denizens of New York and donkey dicks? And will it actually be fun to murder people senselessly with our whole life ahead of us? I guess it's time to find out. But first, we need to help Mikey. I knew we should have gone to Chuck E. Cheese. This never would have happened in the ball pit. Ugh. God, Jackie just manhandled the hell out of this dude up here.
Jesus.
I don't know, man. I think we can save
I
it.
want to do that again.
Want to go down the slip and slide backwards?
Oh, man, would you look at that? These pants cost me $400 to wet south. Now they got bloodstains all over them.
The return policy is pretty good, actually. What are you gonna do? Oh, no, not yet. We can save you.
It's a fucking 21st birthday for you, huh? Here.
Oh.
Got your present.
And you're just now deciding to hand them to me. Thank you, Mikey. Also, you will never convince me in a million years that Jackie Estacado is 21
Thanks, Mikey.
years old.
Attaboy, Jackie. You look after those pieces and use them well.
We will call him Jackson, for he is a 35-year-old man.
No, this looks real bad. Real bad. Now go find out what's going on. And get the hell out of here.
Well, I think the humane thing here would be to put you out of your misery and take you to a hospital. Probably not in that order, but we can have, like, you know, a little dialogue chain if you want.
Mikey, who's this Sullivan guy? And what did he do to Paulie?
Who gives a shit?
Emotion.
Probably looked at him the wrong way.
Probably.
There ain't no free passes for Paulie. No matter what he did. Let's remember that.
Alright, well, for whatever reason, our morals tell us that despite being under threat of being murdered, we should still complete the hit.
Where do I find Sullivan?
He should be in his office. At the far end of the site. You be careful, though. This boy's sure as hell know we're coming.
Yeah, doesn't sound great to me.
How many guys he got on the site?
20, 30 tops. Some real hard asses from the Emerald Isle.
Ah, yes, because of course construction workers are well renowned for how much heat they tend to pack on site, you know. They're filling in foundations and building rooftops, but they gotta have their 9.
Hey, fuck it. Let's just go home, and we're gonna tell Paulie we blew it.
Are you crazy?
I mean, maybe.
That's like asking a goddamn shark to share its dinner. You finish the hit, we just might make it out alive. Okay, Jackie. We feel all right now. Let's go make that hit.
Oh, poor Mikey. He died as he lived, writhing in pain and trying to murder somebody. All right, well, sad day for him. If you wanted to, you could actually pop him in the face and, you know, put him out of his misery sooner, but this feels a little more dignified. We have a padlocked door, and you don't see too many of these over the course of the game, but all you really want to do is shoot them with your crazy reticule. That is going to drive you crazy. It's just how it just flickers all over the place. But opening this door takes us to our first collectible, which comes in the form of phone numbers. And these are going to be kind of important. It's interesting to note that you don't need to collect collectibles. There are lists and guides online of the numbers you need to dial in order to unlock its extra content. So if you miss anything, you can just, you know, look it up and do it that way. So technically 100% is still attainable despite going through the linearity of these chapters. But now for the main event. Mike Patton as the Darkness is a stroke of genius. His vocal performance, you will not hear the end of me praising it. The combat, on the other hand, leaves a lot to be desired. You guys didn't hear that? Not in the slightest?
Would you relax? I was only making small talk.
Because I sure as hell ain't asking Paulie Franchetti.
Oh, God.
No, I mean, why do you need a loan?
Chelsea goes off to college next year. I gotta get her out to the West Coast or something.
Chelsea's your daughter?
No, she's my girlfriend. Works down at the Cavern Club.
Oh, right. That's very generous of you.
What can I say? She's a good kid. Plus, I gotta make sure she never runs into my wife. Marie thinks I'm at art class on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, that's a stroke of genius. You're the caring, nurturing paragon of virtue that we all aspire to.
What is going on?
How'd you learn words like that anyways?
I bought some encyclopedias off some guy came to the front door one time.
Oh yeah? How much?
Well, I didn't exactly pay for them. I caught him looking through the curtains at my wife. So I tapped him on the kneecaps with a hammer a couple of times and told him if I ever saw him around my neighborhood again, I'd stick a grenade up his ass. He seemed to lose his interest in the sale at that point.
Oh, my God.
You're pretty generous yourself. I would have just wasted his ass.
What? And get blood all over my nice new set of encyclopedias?
Oh, my God. So there is actually a comical amount of flavor dialogue in this game, and I have actually not heard that one before, but it's good to know that they're introducing you to it very early. But like I said, you are gonna probably get wasted pretty fast here in the early section of the game, so be prepared for a lot of death. You can see how finicky Jackie is with his guns and trying to aim around corners of things. It's going to be very distracting because sometimes he can't shoot if he has his hand up like that, so just be wary of when you're around corners. Also, these guys definitely know I'm here, so I'm just gonna try to... Yeah, there we go. I'm going this way. I am almost out of ammo, actually. There we go. Yeah, so in this game, you can't reload, actually. You just drop your gun and replace it with a new one. So thanks for the birthday gift there, Mikey. It's good to know it made it through one room before we went and ditched it. So if you can, try to avoid reloading at any opportunity you get. I have a tendency to do that after, you know, every one or two shot, just so that I'm always full, but it's very distracting as well, and definitely gets a bit better later on. Now, we get the advent of becoming real close to an enemy and performing a flashy execution move. You have to be standing, but... It's interesting. I'm actually going to go hide down here. Oh, yep, probably, actually. So, we can, like, zoom in a little bit and avoid the auto-aim, which is pretty egregious even if you have it turned off. But enemies are so slippery in this game that I would just be like careful with how that happened. See, how did, what? There was not a reticule over his head, and yet he died. Yeah, so let's go and grab as much ammo as we can. Oh God, where are you? Are you in here? You must be. Okay, I think there's just gonna be a bunch of workers in here for some reason, just waiting to shoot the hell out of me. Yeah, you can tell when they know you're around. Okay, let's see. There we go. Oh, shit. Just dropping that gun. Don't need any more. Thank you. I think there's one more. Oh, yeah, he's shooting the wall. The AI in this game is obscene, by the way. There we go. Ooh, now there's a chopper. News chopper, perhaps.
Newswatch 6 following a developing story at the Graves End construction site. Police reporting shots were fired in the vicinity just moments ago. This is Jane Unger live on the scene in the Newswatch 6 chopper. We can see movement down below. No confirmed reports of any casualties, but police are known to be racing to the scene.
Oh no.
Over there!
Yeah, it did show them. That's so cool.
Enjoy your last few moments, Patty.
All right, I'll think about it. Oh. Yeah, sometimes they like really just run in, but other times they'll like pop their faces out like dummies. Oh my god, that was close. I should mention, checkpoints in this game are really, really rough. And if we're not careful, you can get set back hours of progress, really. It feels like, are you okay? Oh, this guy is straight up still alive. They have a tendency to get back up after being shot multiple times in vital organ areas, but that's all right. This guy. All right. Well, there is something that you probably know about this game, and it's its extensive catalog of feature-length films, including the old Flash Gordon. There are a number of music videos, and I think the most notable one is To Kill a Mockingbird, since you actually have to do that for a plot-related reason with your girlfriend, who is actually Claire from 6 Feet Under, which I thought was very interesting. But yeah, this game has like a weird amount of like humor and spirit to it, and it's just like really endearing, and I want to see how well it's held up over the years. Combat, I'm quickly realizing, probably not its strong suit, nor the AI, but I think it makes up for that with its performances. And obviously the darkness being an integral part of the gameplay is I think the main point of interest. And once we actually get to start using our darkness powers, that's when the game actually becomes a bit more flexible. So yeah, I'm actually very much looking forward to that. Let's go and hop on here and make our way to the 3rd floor. I have a feeling we're going to be ambushed at some point, so I kind of want to be on the lookout for that. That sound it makes. Pew! It's like a Pokemon sound or something. But yeah, this is like your resident tutorial section area. And is this... There you are. Oh, indeed. Oh, come on. How in the hell? There we go. That guy had like lightning fast reflexes or something. Damn. Can I hit a checkpoint, please? That'd be fantastic. Over here we have a ladder, and I do think it'll put us right in the line of fire for another schmook. There you go. See how fast they can just smoke you? I don't think I even killed him. God. And we still haven't hit the checkpoint, mind you, so we would have to start everything over from that loud-ass elevator. Let's see. These guys do have a tendency to like talk to themselves like pretty often, so light switches you're going to want to keep an eye out. Obviously, for a game called The Darkness, you may want to indulge in being in the dark as much as you can. I think this one, yeah, switch off. There we go. Oh.
Hey, it's your Uncle Paulie. You know you've been a pain in my ass since the day I met you, Jackie. Pissing and moaning about the way I do business. Well, you need to learn who's calling the shots in this family. I've been very, very generous to you, Jackie. In fact, I got a surprise for you. On your birthday.
Oh, how nice.
It's in the closet. Have a blast.
Oh, God. It truly couldn't be that obvious, could it? No way. No way. Oh, my God. Did my Uncle Paulie give me a PS3? Oh, no, it's a bomb. Shit. Cheese it! Get out of there! And Jackie's dead.
Me and Paulie never did agree about the way things were being done. Paulie took the business into selling drugs, working side by side with the cops. When I was growing up, the family had codes. We did business. We looked out for the people. I believe we ought to honor those codes. Now, Paulie, he's just a parasite. Wants to bleed me dry.
I saw him. He came out of the window.
Ooh.
Down there. He's going towards the cemetery. Tell the boys to drive around the block or squeeze him in there.
So we don't actually have to fight those assholes up there.
Where is he? I don't see him no more. I lost him too. Keep looking. He didn't go far after that fall.
Darkness will fall.
Oh my god, I love his vocal performance, man. It is so good. Now, the cemetery section. This part absolutely sucks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually sequence break just a little bit and try to avoid as much combat here as possible. This would be a bloodbath, but
What the hell is it?
there we go. Oh shit, shit, shit. Oh, there we go. Okay, if we kill these guys, run in here and not get clipped. Oh my god. Okay, we can avoid a shootout with like 30 guys out there. It is really tough. I got caught on something, so that was annoying, but that is the easiest way to go about doing that. Let me just say that.
Hey, don't shoot me, son.
How's it going, Frank?
Frank Rottenberg's the name. I live here. Smells like Satan's bunghole. But it beats freezing to death.
Are you kidding me? You have like the Mirror of Erised here. Oh my god.
Nice place. Angel statue and everything.
What the hell are you talking about? You're in a piss parlor, kid. Unless you mean the Trinity Cemetery outside.
Very well could be.
Is there a way out of this fucking cemetery?
There's a gate at the north end. They got a lock on it, though. Keeps out the undesirable element.
That's one to speak, indeed. All right. Well, this is like pretty fancy looking, but it's time to meet our maker. Literally.
Through you, I will display my power. Through you, I am born.
Oh my god, I love it, man. All right. Well, one of the things that you can do with the darkness is you get a shield. And if you're in darkness, that's how you actually accumulate your darkness energy. If you're in the light, you'll hear like a little sizzling sound to indicate that you're kind of losing your darkness. So you actually want to like shoot these out. Devouring Hearts will increase it and basically refill your darkness so that you can keep using your abilities. But the most important thing that you want to do here is actually try to devour as many hearts as you possibly can. If you had the shootout here, all of the bodies would actually be gone, so it wouldn't be worth it to do that. But you can spawn a multitude of allies to help as well. But first things first. This man. That sucks. And yoink. All right. So let's go and spawn a berserker. And this is someone who basically he will help, you know, dispose of enemies physically and also hump the corner of walls and things. Rambo. But he'll go ahead and move cars for you. And if you decide to direct him into combat, he will just like beat dudes to death. So it's very nice. I mentioned the darkness shield, right? While you have the darkness out, you have like a mini shield so you don't die as easily. that is what kind of helps you in combat in this game. Otherwise, it's like Call of Duty 2 veteran campaign levels of like, just, oh my god, ineptitude from me. Oh god. There he goes. Nicely done. Perfect. I didn't even see that guy there, so joink. Okay, so we can redirect him just wherever we want him to go. He's gonna be burning. Oh. Are you gonna say something? Alright, so yeah, I'm in the light here, so get rid of that. And you can see him like breathing in the smoke. Okay, you're gonna tell me about that. I guess I can head down with my creeping darkness, grab one of these, which I should add actually. Now that we have our darkness, we can go back and do something else right at the beginning of the area that I completely forgot about. There's another collectible. I looked right at it during the cutscene, but man oh man. We're gonna need to take the long, hard walk all the way back. So we can put it away, look normal to just regular passerbys, just holding my guns and all, but I'll put that away, thank you. And there are going to be a lot of instances where you're going to want to use Creeping Dark in order to get into vents and, you know, otherwise inaccessible places. And you wouldn't think to look like through here. So, because there's like no indication you can break it, but there you go. You do like a little that there. It's kind of hard to kill enemies like this, but it's kind of funny regardless. Oh, and you know what? I actually want to double check over here too, because there are some guns you can pick up if you decide to stay here and fight those guys. They have the aerial advantage, but you can still try to take them out, I guess. Wouldn't be able to get their weapons, so kind of pointless. But also, can we talk about how Jackie should have probably died from that explosion? Like, who survives that? I get that it's, you know, plot armor and all, but that was a straight up dead man walking. Jesus Christ. All right. So let's go all the way back. There's nothing over here, although I will say that if you head into this corner, that is your best shot at taking on the hordes of enemies that are going to be shooting you down with downright unfair advantages. It's rough sometimes, man. Okay, where did you go? Are you still around here? He left. Somebody left. Oh, I could do this too. So summon the Berserker. You can only summon one type. We'll get more later from each of these pits. But he's going to go into the little vent here. And he got shot. All right, you know what? This is a cause for investigation. How fucking dare you, you dumb son of a bitch. I will eat your brains out and devour your heart. Take the key off your body so that we can finally enter the train station, which is where I think we'll end things off for today here in the darkness. My name is Allison. Thank you so much for joining me. And next time, well, we do New York things. See you guys then.
I've heard people complain that life is unpredictable. Well, I never had a life that was predictable. But what happened to me today? That's why I need you, Jenny. You're the only one I can count on.